Allie here for another cosplay review. This time, it is Vanilla from Nekopara. Yay! Alright, I am very excited for this cosplay because the shipping on it took a while, because normally it doesn't take that long for the shipping, but it was stuck in my state like an hour away for like over a week, and then it just decided to show up one day, and then I'm like, hey, you were delivered. Thanks, USPS, for telling me about 4 hours after you delivered it. So the shipping was a little slow this time, but generally it's not bad. Alright, and now I am absolutely ready to open this beauty. I can't wait. Ah. I love the pretty color. You can kind of still see it through the packaging. I don't know why. It says like cosplay.fm. It's a MicCostumes, but I have had MicCostume companies, like, I've had all their bags before say like different names. I don't know why exactly. They're probably all the same. I've not had too many issues with that. It is a size medium, and I'm very excited to open this. I really enjoyed my previous vanilla cosplay, which was also a MicCostumes. I can't wait to open this. Okay, so first off, the main part of the cosplay, the dress. Now, immediately I noticed that it has cups in it, which a lot of the time, for me, it's fine, but there have been times where it's been a little bit uncomfortable, because I know that they're kind of like a hit or a miss, but with me, I usually don't have that many issues, so it's probably gonna be fine, but it's something I immediately notice because, well, they're stiff and they're here. So just like with the previous vanilla cosplay I got from them, it has like this fake corsetting in the back, which obviously it's not a real corset, so it's not gonna have boning and exactly give you the shape you want. But my previous vanilla, like, it gave me a pretty decent shape just by pulling at it. It wasn't just like strings. It looked like it did something. So I'm hoping it's the same from this, because it's the same company that I got it from. Immediately my eyes notice, like, I don't know how well you'll be able to pick it up, quite a few loose strands on this, like, collar here. There's a lot of loose threads along here, but that's not that big of a deal. No one's probably going to be able to see them. What, you don't need to be that close to me, go away. I like the poofy sleeves here. I love poofy sleeves on characters, but sometimes as a cosplayer, it's kind of annoying because sometimes they look a little unflattering. So I'm hoping that's not the case here and that they look decent. I know I am not a fan of how large, like really thick, these sleeves are, because they should be a lot slimmer and more like kind of fitting to the arm in the game. So obviously I know that's like really hard to do just given the, you know, the pre-made cosplay option, but like it is something I noticed, that the sleeves are probably going to be a little bigger on me. I really like the coloring of this cosplay. The material's really good. I like all the little hearts decorating this. So the apron's just kind of attached to the front. There's nothing here in the back. I was able to kind of hide my tail that I had, like, around the apron in the previous one. So hopefully I can still try to hide it there too, which I had a obviously pre-existing ears and tail in vanilla because I had the ones that came with the OG outfit, didn't like them, bought some more, and now I have a third pair thanks to having this costume. Well, I am overall happy with how this looks. I really like the ruffles of the dress. It's really pretty. I like the color of this costume. I've said that for like the 4th time, but like I really like it. So now I have her little leggings. They're cats. Meow meow. I couldn't remember if these came with them or not, so I'm kind of glad that they did. Otherwise, I was just planning to wear the ones from the OG outfit, which, you know, they're white, but it would have been fine. But they came with them, so I don't have to do that now. Just, there's elastic in here, but there's always that, like, how are they gonna stay up game. Likely gonna have to pull these up just like every kind of sock out there. I am afraid. Here's the tail. First of all, a thing I immediately noticed, it's not white. This is blonde. It's like, I think coconut. It is the same color of coconut, who is, you know, a blonde. And I like the blue ribbon to hide with the cosplay, but I'm not gonna use this tail. It's not the right color, and while it's cool that it's posable and stuff, it's kind of ugly. Not gonna lie. So I already have ears and tails, like I had mentioned prior, so I'll probably just use those, but I will use these at least for a show, like, hey, this is what there is. Now, it's not bad if you're on a budget and you don't have, like, a little extra funds just to, like, buy new ones. But I already have prior ones, so I'm not gonna bother with this. Why would I? Them being the wrong color is what really bothers me. At least, I'm pretty sure, I actually don't remember now, but I'm pretty sure the ones from the other outfit that came with the cosplay were white, I think. I don't remember anymore. Alright, next, a petticoat, which, it's a petticoat. I like very fluffy skirts for Nekopara, and I need more fluff than this, so I will have more fluff. But, if you don't have enough, like, extra funds, or you're fine with it being, like, a little fluffy, it'll be fine. Like, I know I didn't use more than, like, I think the one petticoat that came with my prior vanilla cosplay, and it was totally fine. But this is a tiny petticoat. I want more petticoats, so I'm gonna make it extra fluffy for when I actually wear her. Okay, next up, her bow. I like that it can stand up like this. Of course, it's a little bent because it was in a bag, but that can easily be fixed. I don't see, like, any, like, hot glue strands or anything from this thing. Seems pretty secure with the safety pin. Yeah, there's not really much to say here. It's a very pretty bow. I am not expecting to have, like, Bowzilla with a cosplay. That's like asking for the impossible from a pre-made cosplay shop, and I'm content enough with this that I'm not gonna bother to make my own bow because I don't see a point. So I'm just gonna stay with this. It's a pretty decent bow. I like it. Well, ears. So immediately, I mean, at least they're the same color as the tail? But they don't match my wig, so I'm not using these, but they are here. They look like large bat ears. Like, Vanilla's just a regular, like, domestic cat. She doesn't, like, need giant ears. But this is what they look like, so it's fine. It's fine for if you don't have other ears, but thankfully I do because, well, they don't match my wig, and that bothers me. So next is her little accessories, and here is her little bell. I don't like how big of a string that this is on, and it's really not secure the best. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a lot of loose threads here. I feel like it'll snap off at any point. I feel like this just is asking for it to kind of go like that and droop. So what I might do is just like put it on a pre-existing choker just to already have it there so it's nice and in the face and just like, hey look, a not droopy collar. They didn't give me the correct color tail and ears, but at least the bell is the right color. So A for that. I do like that the fabric is the same color as everything else, but this ain't it, Chief. Her name tag! I love that their name tags are in the shape of hearts. They're so cute. Vanilla! It's written all nice and pretty, and it's in the pretty shape. And it's held together with the safety pin. I think it does the job really well. I opened it on accident. Now I can't get it closed. There we go. Got it closed again. Not much to say about this. I actually really like it. It's really well made. A little sticky. Why is it sticky? I think that's just from like the actual like coating on it. The back of it's a little sticky for some reason, but oh well. I think it's still really nicely made. I like it. Next, I got our headband, which for some reason is not on a actual headband. It's on like two little clips. So it's kind of what it'll look like, but I'll probably wind up actually putting it on a headband myself. But here's what it looks like, just like this. It could be fine on the actual wig, but for my own comfort's sake and security, because I want to, I'll probably add it on a actual headband, because I don't know, I feel like this it could get a little droopy, and I don't like that in a cosplay. So with that in mind, I think this is the final piece, so I'm gonna go put her on! Yay! I can't wait! I really like this cosplay, as I was hoping I would. I haven't mentioned it yet, but Vanilla is actually, somehow, one of my, like, all-time favorite anime characters. Like, Vanilla from A Stupid H Game. I really, really like her, so I'm fine with the other girls. Would cosplay them if, you know, somebody else wanted me to and they bought this stuff for me, but, like, Vanilla forever. Vanilla supremacy. So, first of all, I do want to point out that, no, as I said prior, I am not wearing the ears and tail that came with this. You could probably tell these are a whole different color. I didn't like them, so since I had others, I wasn't going to bother wearing them. So, there's no point really talking about those, because those are my own personal that I just kind of bought off of Amazon on like a white cat tail, white cat ears kind of deal. You know, shockingly, the headband is actually staying up rather nicely. I didn't expect it to, so I may not need to put it on a headband. We'll see. It's actually doing quite nice. This, however, is getting replaced. It droops really bad on me because I have a little bit of a thick neck, both everywhere and especially the front. It just droops so bad you can't. It's supposed to be like all front and center like this, and just it just stays there. I don't like that. This is supposed to be a little more off the shoulder, but like it's physically impossible, so that's not gonna happen. Here's her little name tag. It's nice and cute here. It I forgot that it was like pretty much just gonna be like my collarbone from how high up it is. So you can see it just like this, but if I look down, I can't see that because it's so out of the way. I can't see that there, but there it is, all nice and cute. The sleeves actually are not as unflattering as I was worried they might be. They look fine. Obviously a good ironing, but I'll do that before I actually wear the cosplay. Looks really nice. I especially like the lace down here on the cups of the dress. Looks really, really pretty. I like that. I like how flattering it is. Makes it look like I have a little bit of a bust. I don't, but you know, it helps, definitely. You can't really see it that well because of my hair, but the corset backing's really nice. I think it helps a lot and definitely gives like a bit of a good shape here. Really like it. Something I didn't notice when I was looking at the dress, but I did notice when I was putting it on. I can't like really show you because it's really hard, but there is like a tiny bit of a stain on the apron. It's like tiny, tiny, barely noticeable, but it is there. It is there. Very tiny. Something that I would have that I did with my current tail, and I would have done with the tail that they gave me as well, is I just have it like kind of underneath the apron to try to hide the fact that, well, there's a tail there, because I have the tail on top of the dress. It disappeared. There it is. So this is my tail, and it is very flexible like the one that it comes with, but just kind of hangs out back there because you can't just keep it up because it's a tail. They do what they want. You really can't see it, but the socks are really nice. You don't have to pull them up as much. You're gonna have to. They're socks, so they'll slip and slide throughout the time of wearing them, but the cute little cat ears stay up. I do like that. I don't know how well you can see that, but I like the socks. They're very soft and comfortable, and I really like the cat ears. But since they're socks, of course, like I just said, you're gonna have to pull them up. I was doing that just now because they slid. But very pretty and comfortable. So this whole cosplay is actually pretty comfortable. I quite enjoy it. I did not wind up using their petticoat that came with it because it was a little small. I already had like this really big petticoat that I bought for a different cosplay. It's very nice and big and fluffy. So that's what I'm currently wearing with this, and it's like a cloud. It works so well. I did get it from Amazon, so I'll put it down in the description if anybody wants it, because this is the best petticoat I have ever worn. I worn it for the first time today because I haven't needed it just yet. I really like this petticoat. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's very flexible. It has elastic and a tie. Very fluffy. So if you like fluffy petticoats, this might be the one for you. Now, it was I don't remember the exact cost, but it was a little bit more money, because most nice petticoats you could find on Amazon about like $15 to $20, even $30 if you want like a high definition petticoat. I didn't mind spending a little more money on a nice petticoat because I've been needing a new one anyway, because petticoats can last a while, so it's definitely always worth an investment to me personally. So I really like petticoats, so I wanted a really nice one. And I didn't think it worked so well for vanilla, but I like it. You can't see it in the video, but my skirt's swaying as I move a little, and the fluff is going everywhere, and I love it so much. Wop, 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 wop. watch as my pigtails just flap along with me. Something I did forget to mention because I forgot she even had them until I looked at a picture of her earlier when I was putting it on was she has like these 2 little white bows that just kind of like clip in her hair right here on each side, and the cosplay didn't come with that. It's not that big of a deal. I could just easily get 2 tiny white bows to put there, but yeah, it didn't come with that, so I'll just do it myself and make Vanilla look all extra pretty. So there's that. It's just something small that's there. So in terms of rating, which for this cosplay I feel like it's a little difficult, I got this for a cosplay group for KatsuCon, and I'm really excited for it because, well, I love cat girls, and I was really excited to just have a whole group together. So far, there's like 3 to 4 cat girls. People haven't made up their mind yet about who they're being, so. But there is definitely a vanilla and definitely a coconut, and I am really looking forward to it. So for what I needed, which is literally just run around with friends and probably get a little tipsy, pretty great actually. Like the whole cosplay, it's not that bad at all. So for what I needed, honestly, like it's perfect 10 out of 10 because I don't need anything special for this because I'm not planning on like, oh, look at me, my very detailed cosplay as an H-Cat girl. I don't need that. But as just, you know, a non-fun review, so like just straight to the point, just looking at the materials, taking in the fact that there's actually a lot more loose strands on it than I thought there was, looking at it when I put it on, the little stain, the ears and tail. Like, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 range. Probably a more 8 out of 10 because I really do like it. It's just maybe more 7.5 range because like as a whole, I love this cosplay. So like, why are you giving it such a lower rating? Well, I'm just taking in the fact that the ears are terrible, the tail is terrible. It's a tiny bit stained, not that big of a deal, but something to take account on. You know, just a bunch of tiny stuff adding on. As a whole, I really do like the cosplay, though. It's just gotta knock off a couple points for these little things. That's all it is. But overall, I do quite enjoy it. I can't wait to wear this to KatsuCon. And honestly, I'm just, even if I can't get like all the cat girls or whatnot, I'm just looking forward to wearing it because I am really excited just as a whole for this. Something that I learned from my experience of cosplaying vanilla and people like interacting with any photos or videos that I made is that there are a lot of people, of course, that, you know, cosplay or have enjoyed like vanilla and Nekopara and whatnot from like the game, just, and they're under the age of 18, which, you know, is fine for like the anime and whatnot, because the anime is kind of like safe for work, but it, you know, it's still a little lewd because as a whole, Nekopara is an H game. So that's kind of still its marketing there. And the cosplay that I am doing today is from the 4th volume of the game, which is not in the anime. So this outfit even more submerges everyone like, hey, they have likely played that game and therefore they're obviously over the age of 18. Gotta be a little careful with that because if you are a minor and you're thinking about cosplaying from Nekopara, I would probably try to stay away from the winter version, as cute as they are, because it's not part of the arguably safe for work anime, so people will assume that you are over the age of 18. I know that still happens even with the OG outfits, because in the game, you can play without the extra added bits. However, it is still rather lewd and sexual in nature, even without those bits. So, yeah, just a little PSA to keep that in mind that, well, it's from an H game. So, it's going to have a very, like, adult audience. Just, like, throwing it out there, because I know I do have people under the age of 18 that follow me, so just letting you know. Alright, and now with that out of the way, that is the end of the cosplay review. Thank you so much for watching. I am really excited to just do more cosplay reviews because now that my Tokyo treats are through the end of the year, and if anyone noticed, I kind of stopped doing those because they're not actually that popular on my channel. I'm a cosplay channel. That's mostly what this is. My review videos always get way more for cosplay than they do my food. So I'm definitely going to continue doing more cosplay reviews as a whole. So thank you for watching. I can't wait to do other reviews, which I do have more cosplays on the way for cons at the beginning more of next year. More Genshin, no one is surprised. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!